Welcome, hypothetical viewers, to this third installment of you hypothetically watching me play Shadowrun Returns, a cyberpunky RPG in the Shadowrun universe. Last time we explored a chop shop where we found our friend Sam Watts's body. We found out that he was the second of 3 victims of a serial killer called the Emerald City Ripper, at least by the press, who takes one organ out of his victims' bodies, his or hers, who knows. Very clean jobs, good with a scalpel, which is unusual in this day and age because most people just use lasers for that kind of surgical stuff. We talked to the coroner, who was a chipper dwarf, very much enjoying his job, and also we met Jake Armitage, who was not dead despite sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Jake was apparently a friend, or at least acquaintance, of Sam Watts, who saw him the day that he died, and who said that he can escort us to the place that he died if we helped him out with some gangers that he is in a spot of trouble with, called the Halloweeners, a horrible name. Alright, so we agreed to do that, and that is what we are going to do now, go out into the streets. The Redmont Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmont Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens does not like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, and add a dash of tourist trap and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. So out we go. Alright, so we have an objective: find Jake's stash. Find ourselves out in the streets of Seattle's Barrens. Not a nice place. Oh, there's a person with whom we can talk. And some streets. Oh, and there's our stash waiting. A Soycaf shop that we can't go into. Soycaf is basically coffee, poor man's coffee, made out of, would you guess, soy. Alright, well, let's go. If there's anything clickable. Does this bus stop here? I don't know, I don't live here. A lady looking for a date. Dwarves are my favorite. I'm pretty sure you say that to every person. Alright. Do we go talk to... Oh, and there's another person to talk to. Well, maybe let's talk to this guy now over here first. Vlad. His name's Vlad. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old flight or fight equation running behind his grug-colored eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Yep, scary-looking fella. So, do we ask him if he's okay? Do we ask him what's his story, or do we just tell him to shove off? I'm going to ask him if he's okay. Yes, no, yes, no, I saw something, it's going to kill me. Alright, so you're not okay, that's certainly... Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, calm down, I'm quick off, what's your name? I've had enough of this, no. My name is Vlad. Okay, hello Vlad. So we can persist or not. So Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so. Vlad, what did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that... And he trails off and shudders. Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. Okay, so... let's... dark spirit. Across the street from Seamstress Union. Right. I'm done here, good luck with that sanity thing. It's gone now, Vlad, it's not going to kill you, you're safe. Yeah, let's be reassuring. Thank you, I think you're right, I feel better now. More whole now, I think I need some sleep. Okay. I'm sure you do, go off and have a snooze. Dark spirit. The other side of the Seamstress Union. Well, I mean, that could have been the Ripper guy, gal, person, Ripper person. But yeah, they're gone now. But that does tell us that the Ripper is a force to be reckoned with. Alright, we found a stash. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Okay, let's open the safe. So we lose the mag card, and we complete the objective of finding Jake's stash. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. How convenient! You take the gear. We got a mana bolt 1, armor 1, basic medkit. Hand over the loot, bozos. Oh dear. We got incoming enemies. Alright. Okay, so we're us. Let's check out what Jake does. He has an Ares Predator, a pistol of 10 damage. Does not have any more than... oh, he does. Okay. He can either have an aimed shot with a single target, 1 bullet, increases accuracy, or he can have 1 bullet, single target. He also can have a punchy punch. He has 3 spells. Aim increases the target's to hit chance by 12%, lasts 2 rounds. A heal spell and a flamethrower spell. Alright, he also has nothing. Do we have anything? A bunch of medkits. Our mana bolt here, a powerful magical bolt that ignores normal armor and target's willpower. And an armor reinforcing spell. And we have a Beretta Model 70. No choices here. This thing does 2 attacks. And you can have a punchy punch, and we have a power bolt, which is probably going to be... oh, power bolts are long range, I didn't really figure that out. Okay, so we're going to have to hit and hide, essentially. So let's hit. We hit, and well, problem is if we hide here, he's gonna get us in the back. If we hide here, he's gonna get us in the front. But let's actually do that. Let's just do it with this guy. It's a shame neither of you has haste. Haste is a great thing. It's a shaman spell. It gives you 1 more action point. Alright, let's give you a punchy punch. And do we hide? Let's hide here. Obviously he's gonna hit us, and obviously he's gonna try to shoot. Alright, so we're slightly hit. What do we have? Again, those. Right. That sucked. Well, let's try again. Alright, you're dead. And you do the shooting. Shoot. Shoot, shot. Okay. Yeah, after a finished round of combat, you heal your most recent wound. Okay, so welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Yeah, that's true. Good dead drops are so hard to keep, same dreck in every city these days, so I shouldn't invest in real estate around here. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Indeed. Okay, so now we need to deal with the Halloweeners. Now that we've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Yes, that's right, let us do that. We are going to have to find them. This little thingy tells us where we might find them. Somewhere here. See? Here. Alright, at the same time we are going to explore. Take the time to explore. Take in these glorious surroundings. This urban desolation. Spruced up with some nice lanterns, trying to pretend you're not as horribly horrible as you are. A worried man. Let's talk to this worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help. Okay, so we can ask, what's your problem? Only fight and I've been paying to, or we can say, calm down and be helpful. Let's be helpful. Thank you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up and the Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many of them are there and how much are you paying? I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can talk about price, but Mrs. James will surely reward you fairly. Okay, well, my current client is pretty patient. Not good enough. I'll see what I can do. Where did you say the market was? Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north and you'll see it at the end of the street. Yeah, that's the market then. Is there anything north of that? Maybe not. Sarah. Let's talk to Sarah first and then head to the market. Hey, it's not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Okay, well, sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be... They are going to be in for a surprise. Thanks for the heads up. Anything else I should know? Well, their leader's a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work even for a wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. Sounds like you're friendly. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Alright. Thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Alright, so Halloweeners over there. But we'll take the time to help out some market people. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the... Look mate, just pay up. Taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmont Barrens. Oh, that's true. Life and commerce, same thing, I guess. Alright. So... we're gonna have one thug here. Head thug. But we barely have anything left, says market person. Not my problem, pay up by morning or else. Well, he looks cheerful. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Hey, who the hell are you? Okay, what do we say? We don't have gang etiquette. We don't have strength either. So we're going to have to use one of the standard options. We can pay for this month's protection dues. I don't know how much that is. I don't think we have enough anyway. I mean, we only have like what, 300? Yeah, we have the stuff we pilfered off our dead Sam Watts. Well, bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Like I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your own? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. Business dusting you is going to get me paid. Maybe I'll just be on my way. I won't be on my way because I came here with a purpose. Isn't there like don't speak, just punch him in the face? Sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to go static. Dash, ice this guy. Dash, probably gonna be that guy over there. They said there were two of them. You're fragging dead. Well, you're the one who missed. Oh, okay. Ley lines, you can see him. This is a ley. Why is the ley line under the statue? Why? Alright. Well, we're not gonna stand around in the open. Okay. 83, 6, got 99 and 93, so it's all good. Okay, so Jake's actually in a fairly good spot. I'm in a crap spot. Fine. So we need to find some cover. Cover. Where is it? Where can we find some? He's gonna have to come up to us wherever we are. We want cover from this guy, I think, most of all. I mean, he's likely to move. People do move. At the side. Okay, maybe let's go here. I'm not sure if it protects against this guy, but it's a good spot for this guy. 6. And mass attack for one person. Alright. Ooh, he has a gun too. And up. Ah, no good. Missed. That's better. Jeez. Shoot you. Maybe we should actually heal up. 9. Sizable wound. You healed yourself. And you hit us. Eat that. Okay, we're just gonna stay there and pummel. Missed. Why do you miss? Do not miss. And shoot. Alright. So we got him. Now let's talk to Mrs. James, the bullied merchant. And she says, I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Well, don't we all? Please, it's the least we can do. Holds out a few nuyen. I mean, how much nuyen is that? It's a few nuyen. Fuck it. Keep it. Keep it. You need it more than we do. Trying to take the Paragon path, I guess. Oh look, we have 3 karma to spend, so let's take the opportunity to spend it. We can go for something like quickness. See our range combat's up. We could go for an MSG. We could try strengthening our strength. We can't do any casting. Charisma, maybe. Guess we could start going into decking if we're going to waste our money on decking. But maybe not. Maybe let's just go with some quickness. 3 is exactly as much as we need. Let's do that. My choices will probably not be the best possible choices. I'm sure that smarter people do smarter things, but I'm not those people. Let's go towards the gang. Let's see. Halloweener sentry. Hey asswipes, take another step forward and we are going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Yeah, well, it's all your fault then, Jake. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty. And killing you? Well, that's a nice bonus. Alright, I guess fighting is what we're going to do. That's their logo, the jack-o'-lantern. Spirit tree. I don't know what this is. I know it's a thing, a spiritual thing. Oh, I see. There's like a mirror market over here. Dandelion eaters. This graffiti over here. That's a slur for elves. Alright, but what we do want to figure out is this guy hostile? Doesn't seem like it. These guys are. 3 hostiles. 2 of us. We're healed up though, so that's good. Ley lines not in any useful places, I'm afraid. So Jake. I want noodles from Middle King. That's closed. Alright. Sentry, and mage. Okay, so we're shooting at the mage first. Always shoot at the mage first. And hiding. This should block line of sight. And shoot you. And you're dead. And hide somewhere. There's 2 of you over here. I guess we're gonna just hide out of line of sight as well. 1 guy, 2 guys. Okay. You wasted all your energy on actually coming up here, and we're going to take advantage of it. Hit you, and hit you again. Can I hit you? No, because I'm out of your line of sight, you're out of mine. I don't know, I didn't think they would actually come here just like that. That seems foolish. We're gonna go... Will I see him if I stand here? Oh, let's check. No, I won't. Oh, that's a bummer. And there's nothing I can do about... Okay, so this is misspent... Sure. Bad choices, this is what it is. Unless I can just punch someone. Can I punch you? Yeah, I can punch you. I'll go punch you. Punch. There, punch. I'm out in the open. Both of me, actually. That's not good, I'm wounded 6. Do I have a heal up? No. You have a heal up. Actually we have a lot of methods. We might just take advantage of that. Alright, so now do we pummel or do we hide somewhere? There's nowhere really to hide. This is a pretty shitty place to be. I guess maybe you shouldn't have hidden there, but maybe ran up here or somewhere. Well, fuck it. And he's dead. Okay, good. You're dead, Jake, dead. This ends now, asshole. Alright, so this is John Paul, our friend. Not, but you know, the guy. This is the troll. He has nice troll horns, nice big machete, and we're just going to give it our all. Whoa, uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call up the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? Really? You're Mr. Tough Guy, but Uncle. Scumbag. Ask Jake. It's his thing. Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same thing to you as soon as there's profit in it. So we can either say, you're right, let's finish this, or I want him to tell his friends what happened here. I don't know, will it do anything if we let him go? Will it help us in any way? I'm thinking maybe, I mean potentially, if they are then afraid of us, then, you know, they will not shoot us, but is that really something that we can count on? I don't think so. I mean, I don't trust them. Let's just kill him. You're dead. Alright. Alright, he's a dead man. We were here, right? We found the scared guy somewhere here. Here. We found that Sarah, was that her name, over here. And now we're here. Let's check out if they have any loot. Loot of the pilferable sort. No. Life told says no. Okay. Sad place. Fresh fruit. Parts. Okay, nice solar panels, typical these days. Another Psychoff place, holy smokes. Aw. Tail and nail. And he's a fisherman. Catching a mermaid tail, I'll assume. Look, more totems. How shamanistic. Who are you? Bobby. You're Bobby? You're Dan the Donut Man. Ah. Alright. Psychoff. What else do we have here? Okay, and there's the place. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Okay, because as we approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights ahead, he sighs. Sorry friend, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nguyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. I could. Thanks, man. Right, well, good luck, man. Yeah, you too. Starts to leave, tilts his head back. Oh yeah, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Let's dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Alright. So we'll be wanting to go to the Seamstress Union. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into shadowy depths of the Redmont Barrens. Well, that's that, Jake. Alright. Well, I want to do some exploring before we hit the target. So I want to check out who the hell is this donut man? Does he give donuts? Do I get a donut? I want a donut. I always want a donut. Come on, I'm fat. I want a donut. Smell of fried fruit, powdered sugar, and slightly burnt Psychoff is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. Used shirt then. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley? Okay, so we can ask him about the murder. We can also take a jelly donut and a Psychoff. I do want that. I want all of these things. Well, let's start with asking. Did you see the murder? Nope. I was close when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. SINs. Yeah. Okay, so what can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it though. He scratches his armpit. Classy. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party, and Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. Alright. So, well, we're gonna go there in a sec. Let's get the jelly donut and the soy calf. Okay. Who's Bobby? Hey, chummer, got some tasty morsels for you, just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. You look like a schmoozy bastard, but let's see what you got. Oh, okay. You got drugs. So, this is a store interface. This is the stuff we have here. As you can see, there's one of each. And, well, let's see. We have a kamikaze. That's a combat stim that increases body +2, strength +1, and willpower +1 for 5 rounds. And nitro, strength and willpower +2, but charisma intelligence -2. Okay, well, we don't use charisma or intelligence for fighting. We do use willpower though, so let's actually take that. Body strength and willpower. Yeah, let's actually take both of those. Okay, oh, and let's see, have we got anything in the stash? No. Have we got any equipment we want to sell? No, but I do want to check out how much these things cost. Okay, so medkits 112. Alright, have a look. Let's buy this for a total of 90 million. And it's auto-equipped in the empty spots. So there's nothing to fiddle with here. Alright, confirm. And this is the Seamstress Union. We'll be going back here in a second. Drinks and women. And sewing, I guess. XXX. Diamonds, NERPs. Buy them at your local. Alright. We have these guys. Here you, Sally. Nice billboard. So, hello Sally. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed, come back tomorrow. Never mind, I'll be going now, or you've got a great view of that alley. Yeah, let's ask. You don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? She grunts. Yeah, probably the police already asked her. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. Couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay. Hell no. Around here that kind of thing gets you killed. True. Thanks for your time. No problem. Alright. So, ran off. Explosion of lights. Can't go there. Munchies. I'd go there. Recycling poster. What are these? Alright. Okay. I think that's all. Let's go to the police. Okay. Let's look. We've got police and we've got William. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and the dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling ya, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. Officer Kubrick. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage, I've got a job to do. find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical, I hate all you pigs. So, now what? Okay. The coroner Dresden sent me over. We can lie that we're here for spectral DNA. Don't we need, like, conjuring for that? Okay, long night, he looked cold, so I picked up a donut, some soy calf for you. We can bribe him. Alright, well, we have a use for the donut and soy calf, let's use it. Hey, thanks! The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? So we can say I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer, which is true. At my pleasure, I'm here from the Internal Affairs Review to review the forensics guys' work to find anything they might have missed. Well, I don't like honesty to cops. Sure, again, I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, do they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Sure, man. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, but before we have a look, the streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, the one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper? Or working for some corp? Nah, man. None of those. Just a clear answer. I need to ask you questions. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering questions? Yeah, I'm an undercover corporate agent. You'd better watch yourself. Nah. Man, I'm the same boat as you. What makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with ya. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my ass. What kind of questions you got? So system ID number. Okay, that's what SIN stands for. Okay, so did you see the murder? Sounds like you live in this alley. That's all I need to know. So let's ask if you saw the murder. Nope, can't say. I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So you live in this alley? Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. Alright, you see anything else, man? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly orc in green hospital scrubs. Ugly troll, not orc. In green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Ah. I'll just write down troll in scrubs. He bought some donuts and took up soy calf off a Dan over there. He seemed nervous. He did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Okay, so troll in scrubs, right arm, cyber. Okay. What can you tell me about the cyber? Well, it was big. I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44. That's 2044. When I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. Sure, old man. So right arm, cyber, needles, medical? Question mark? Cyber people. He was captured by elves in 44. It's like, what? It's like being captured by Spaniards. It's not, what? Alright, see you around, man. Well, let's see what we can do here. We got a bunch of clicky things. Test tube piece. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Good, good. Maybe some of the drugs that the Ripper is said to use. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Well, first let's look around. Bar tab receipt. As you shuffle the bundle of cloth to the side, a printed receipt falls from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago at 3 a.m. Right around the corner is reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts, and the server's name is listed as Coyote. Right? So we know that he was, we do know that he was in the Seamstress Union, but now we also know that he was served by Coyote, a person named Coyote. Alright? Well, let's pick up the coat and blankets. We'll give him back to the guy, and we gain some karma, because we're helping out the homeless guy, so we gain karma. That's good. Alright. Let's look at these lights. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. Well, that's probably gonna be the magic that the Ripper is set to use. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at the chalk outline, and a larger set used apparently a troll or something. Yeah, I wish this didn't fade so quick. It's more difficult when you read it aloud. Okay, thank guys, I've tampered with your evidence. Hey there, youngin'. I think this coat and these blankets belong to you? My stuff. Mighty decent of you. I don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Yeah, well, we're taking the Paragon path, so there we go. Alright. So we meddled here enough. Let's go. There's nothing to do here, so I guess all that's left for us to do is the Seamstress Union. Let's see what else can be done here. Smell of fried food, yeah, we read that. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night. Yeah, that's right, he did say. Okay. Maybe, what's it to ya? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just in time. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Sure, man. That's understandable. Fantasy racism all over here. Right, you already saw the graffiti. I'm just looking around if there's more graffiti of any kind. That's a dandelion eaters about the elves. You saw the old man being paranoid about elves. I don't know what that said. It says Simplex. What? Ah well. Stumplegs. Stumplegs, that's what it says. See, mean things on the wall. Alright, you're just a vendor, so I'm not gonna talk to you again. Alright. This is the best place to party. You're about to leave the Barrens. Okay, so I guess we'll finish the recording here and do another one in the actual Seamstress Union, as is our way. Right, so we went through the Barrens, we beat up some gangers, we got some stuff from Jake's secret hiding stash, we found the dead body, we tampered with some evidence, found that indeed some mighty magic blew out the lights and there was a test tube, so some kind of drug thing maybe. We got a lead, a troll in green scrubs with a cybernetic right arm with medical bits and pieces. I didn't find out more because the troll donut salesman is not going to talk to us about it. Reasonable fears there. Turns out that coffee and donuts is indeed a cop thing even in the grim future. Helped out a homeless man, got karma. And we know that we want to look for a server called Coyote who served our dead friend last. Okay, so we'll do that next time. See you then. Cheerio.